In February 2024, Warren Buffett released his annual letter to Berkshire Hathaway shareholders. But this year's letter was extra special. It began with a heartfelt tribute to the man Buffett calls the architect of Berkshire Hathaway, Charlie Munger. Charlie passed away in November 2023, just 33 days shy of his 100th birthday. Buffett first met him in 1959. Years later, Charlie convinced Buffett to change his entire investing approach. Instead of buying okay companies at cheap prices, focus on great companies at fair prices. Buffett calls himself the builder of Berkshire. But Charlie was the one who drew the blueprint. He never wanted credit, never said "I told you so," and always had Buffett's back. When Buffett writes these letters, he imagines he's talking to one person, his sister Bertie. Bertie's smart, sensible, and thinks long-term. She's been holding Berkshire stock for decades. No quick trades, no chasing hot tips. Buffett wants all shareholders to think like her, calm, patient, and focused on the bigger picture. You might read in the news that Berkshire made $96 billion in 2023, but those numbers can be misleading. They include wild swings in the stock market that don't really show the company's true performance. Buffett prefers operating earnings, the money Berkshire's businesses actually make, which was about $37 billion last year. Lesson here: don't judge a company just by headlines or one-day market moves. Buffett wants to own companies that have solid, long-lasting business models, are run by trustworthy leaders, can keep growing by reinvesting profits at high returns. But today, Berkshire is so big that finding these opportunities is harder. The days of small, hidden gems are mostly gone. Buffett has one rule above all: never risk permanent loss of money. That's why Berkshire keeps huge amounts of cash and U.S. Treasury bills ready. So when markets crash, Berkshire can act fast and buy big. Coca-Cola and American Express, held for over 20 years, never sold, both keep raising dividends. Occidental Petroleum, big U.S. energy producer with future potential in carbon capture. 5 Japanese trading companies, diversified, conservatively managed, and shareholder-friendly. Buffett's lesson? When you find a great business, keep it. Patience pays. Insurance record year, it's the backbone of Berkshire's growth. BNSF Railroad. Earnings dropped. Railroads are vital but expensive to maintain. Berkshire Hathaway Energy, big setback due to wildfire costs and changing regulations. Buffett jokes about how many Berkshire leaders, including Munger, Ajit Jain, Greg Abel, and even his sister Bertie, have Omaha roots. Is it the water, the air, or just coincidence? Either way, he invites everyone to the 2024 annual meeting in Omaha to see for themselves. Berkshire will probably grow slightly faster than the average company, but don't expect huge leaps. It's already massive. The focus is on safety, quality, and long-term value. And above all, much of this wisdom comes from Charlie Munger, whose influence will last as long as Berkshire does. Find wonderful businesses, hold them, stay patient, and never risk what you can't afford to lose. That's the Berkshire way.